EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions. On the visiting sideline, there is the Vikings head coach. His squad losers last week after a victory in the season opener. On the other side, it is the head coach of the Lions. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
In last week's game, the opponent just really neutralized him and, frankly, this entire passing game. Nobody was open. When they were, he missed some throws. Offensive line had some protection issues. It just overall was a poor performance. So they understand if they're going to come into today's game and have some success, they've got to find a way to get some explosive production and some efficiency out of this passing game.
And he's going to be close to the first down. Walking just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up third and short yardage. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
It's a gain of a
so,
yard.
From the 36, it is first and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson.
And the Vikings first down.
A run. And here's Mason. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and best. Might have even lost a yard there.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
This one not quite on target. Not him too much. That one falls incomplete. It is third and long. Here's Hawkinson in motion. To the air on third down is McCarthy. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
13 yards on the play. And the Vikings first down.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
In motion, it's Jefferson. They'll run. This is Mason. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
On the zone read, it's McCarthy.
And a nice job there defensively on third down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of the first down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's Hawkinson in motion. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt, so they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time, they're led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2025 draft out of the U, out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball. He was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talk about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. If he does that, I tell you what, I really like their chances.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
That's good. For the Lions, first down.
Out of the gun, Ward. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Pick up there is 19 yards. First down, Detroit.
Detroit Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 21.
Ward gonna keep it here on the zone read. The defense not biting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain. From the 20, here's second down and 9.
At the 20-yard line.
Out of the pistol, here comes Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off and there was no running back.
Gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
Detroit Lions, first down. First down and goal to go.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Mike Gesicki was the intended receiver. And it'll be second and goal. Now it's Ward. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's third and goal.
3 yards. It's now third and goal.
Throwing again is Ward. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Safe grab. Touchdown, Lions. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead.
Lions 7, Vikings nothing.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to possess the football for the second time. Trying to establish some tempo. Start this one with first and 10. Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. That'll be swung out wide to Jones. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup.
Here's Hawkinson in motion.
And 3 at the 39-yard line.
Quick throw on the RPO is batted away. That is incomplete. It's a good job of recognition by the defense. And it's going to bring up third down.
Third down and
Here's Hawkinson in motion. They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. To return is Williams. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Lions offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive first and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
They hand it to Gibbs. And he will work this down inside the 40. That could be good enough to move the chain. First down.
And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. From 31. Here is second down and 3. Shotgun snap for Wolf. The open man is Wilson. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picks up the first down.
That's good for a Lions first down.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Detroit.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Off play action, it's Ward. And he will get into the end zone. Here, Ward. Touchdown, Detroit. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. And nothing has come from these first 2 drives. Got a turnover on downs, followed by a punt last time they had it. On the ground is Mason. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
It's a loss of 2.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
1 quarter in the books. 14-0 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. They've got it second down and 12 to go. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's into the hands of Jordan Mason.
McCarthy's pass.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And on 3rd down, that ball is incomplete.
Intended for Justin.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
The Lions offense ready to see what they can do this next possession. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this second quarter. Looking to run away with this one before halftime. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll come up here, first and 10. Now Ward going to hold on to it. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Cam Ward, touchdown Lions. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to come back out for this next possession. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule and the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change for us. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Aziz Ojulari getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the gun, here's McCarthy. This one is caught by Addison. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up third.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Now the screen set up for Mason. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt for Minnesota. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked dead. The Lions offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Back at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, here's Ward. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up third.
To throw is Ward. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. Going to bring up fourth down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
The Vikings offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Drive will start on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
The 19-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. Out wide. Here's Jefferson. Down the left sideline. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
A gain of 36 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. That's swung out to Mason. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but there is a flag down. And we'll check in with our referee. Brian Kelly, the center, guilty there. To throw is McCarthy. He's got this on target to Addison. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play.
Jordan Addison. A gain of 12.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. You look underneath here for Jones. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 4.
McCarthy going to look to throw again. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
Here's their punter now, as he'll punch it away for the 4th time today. A fair catch signals, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard.
Out of the gun, Ward. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Jonathan Allen getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's third down.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that second down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
That pass to the sideline, nice job to bring it in and stay in bounds, but still short of that first down. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to take over once again. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. They'll turn and hand this one off. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And the Vikings first down. A gain of 14.
They motion a receiver right. Look at play action here with McCarthy. That's complete to Mason.
McCarthy's pass.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Third down, they need 5.
Brings up third down and 5.
To throw, it's McCarthy. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll work this down inside the 35. Brian Branch. in on the tackle.
Brings up second
2 minutes
and
remaining
9.
here in this first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit. In a moment, it is 2nd and 9. Now McCarthy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
It's 4th down.
They'll try and run for it. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down. He's brought down after a gain of 7 on 4th and 2.
And the Vikings first down. An 8-yard pickup.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
On the stop.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
And 10. At the Lions' 20-yard line.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
But it's 4th down.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone. And it pays off with 1st and goal. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal.
It's 2nd down and goal.
Here's McCarthy. To the goal line and in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. It's up and good. And the Vikings get back in it. It is 21-7. Coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now, first down throw for Ward. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
For the Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, Ward. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Ivan Pace on the coverage.
Hey, Dom, this is right. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. It's only week 3 on the schedule, but already some big-name teams.
And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin.
Riker to kick off for the Vikings.
He fields it at the 8. He's to midfield. And he finally gets forced out of bounds but that was a fantastic return. The Lions offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. On the ground, this is his. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down.
And 11.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. Now pass deep for St. Brown. That's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Theo Jackson.
So we saw in the first half that they were willing to take some risks and allow them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
The Vikings offense and Jordan Addison getting ready to get back on the field. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Vikings.
So fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Throw to the right flat. It is caught.
McCarthy's pass.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
3-yard pickup.
Here's Hawkinson in motion.
At the 37
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. On a short one taken by Hawkinson. This is 3rd and 6.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air once more is McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. They get 12 yards on that pass. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 12.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. When I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Play action now. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. We get a stoppage. There's an injured player. It is T.J. Hawkinson who was shaken up on that last play. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Short pass taken in by the tight end. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
He was covered by Brian Branch.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. He's got it inside the 5. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
That's another.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy.
1st and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. 2nd and goal.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. Good blocking, and he's in. J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Minnesota. His second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive. They've still got some work to do.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Lions offense back onto the field for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Ward. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And the Lions, first down.
Quick slant caught by St. Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On first down, it's Ward. That's to Laporta on the tight end screen. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Again, it's Ward. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd.
Right side, that's St. Brown. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
From the gun, here's Ward. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
3rd and 1.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
And he's going to have a Lions first down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And a nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9.
10-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Ward gonna keep it here on the zone read, and he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, and he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
Lions first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now Ward on a design run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Now it's Ward. And the defense trying to tighten down here. They're going to hold him to a gain of 3. That's going to set up 3rd and goal.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw over on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And the Vikings have the takeaway.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose, and put an end to this drive.
Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Now here's Aaron Jones. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Minnesota.
Now a handoff to Jones. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
At the 28-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They run it once more with Jones. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Loss of 2 yards.
3rd and 11.
3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Aziz Ojulari. He's into trouble for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter.
Isaiah Rodgers.
The Lions offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
32-yard line.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
A bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution. And
loose football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. Unfortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
3rd and 8.
3rd, they need 8. Shotgun snap for Ward. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target.
In punt formation.
And that's going to lead to a 4th down. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
To Justin Jefferson. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
To throw is McCarthy. This offensive line does have no answers like that. It's another sack. Zion McCollum that time. On the quarter blitz, he gets in there to record the sack. We're about ready now for the punt, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Now fair catch called for and taken, and that sets them up in outstanding field position. The Lions offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. We'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. On 1st and 10, Ward. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield. Jonathan Allen, he gets it yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Up the middle they go. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
7-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 12.
To throw is Ward. Quick slash into the hands of Wilson. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
1st and 10.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 7.
At the 22-yard line.
Off play action, it's Ward. Open left side is Gesicki. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.